often some of our viewers have asked, how do you have fresh tomatoes in the fall or in the wintertime? Here's a box of USA homegrown fresh tomatoes. You bring a pot of boiling water to a rapid boil. As you can see, I've already put some in here. You're gonna drop, we've already cleaned and wiped them off. I wanna give a shout out to Our House with an R. It's located going toward Highway 98, going toward Columbia, Mississippi. They have amazing food, and he goes and he gets the tomatoes. So we want to give him a shout out. Go by there, call. I think they have takeout, lunch, and they have a really great hamburger. I like all of their food. So anyway, back to the tomatoes. Don't get your pot too full. We're just going to put the lid back on, bring them to a rolling boil. You're going to keep checking the tomatoes because the skins are going to start to kind of bust. And then we'll show you the next step. So we have blanched our tomatoes. The peelings are starting to fall off. I've got a bowl here filled with ice. Just going to put it in there so that it will be cooler and we can handle the tomatoes. You don't have to put them on ice. Normally we just let them sit aside and cool off by themselves. But to save time and to be able to show you exactly how we do them, we're going to ice them down tonight. Oops, that's a good one. The skin completely off already. Now we have our tomatoes cooling in the ice. We have the bowl sitting on top. Just look at them. Look how the skins have burst open and they're just going to fall off. Perfect. All right, so our tomatoes have cooled and we're just going to core them. We're going to take that bad middle part out.
And we're just peeling the skins off of them. Did y'all?
The skins just fall off.
They just fall off when you cook them. When they go through a heat, the skins will just peel right off of them. You don't have to peel them or anything. All right, so tell me again where you got these.
From our good friends at Our House.
Yeah. And then they got them from Lower LA. Y'all know where LA is?
LA. Lower
Alabama.
Alabama. So, you know, because so many viewers asked about the fresh tomatoes.
Yeah, fresh everybody was,
tomatoes.
not everybody, but some people were asking, why did you say fresh canned tomatoes? Well, this is why, because these were vine ripened fresh that was hand picked and brought to a store, and we bought them, and now we're putting them up, so they're fresh canned tomatoes. That's what we call them down here in the South. All right, our tomatoes are done, and now we're gonna bag them up in quart bags, and we'll just fill it up, okay? The juice is still really hot, so we're gonna bag them up and let them cool before we put them in the freezer. You gotta let them cool completely, or they'll sour in the freezer. Okay. So we have eight bags of tomatoes that we put in these quart-sized bags. Some is a little fuller than the others, but you can use these for pasta, sauces, tomato gravy. Soups,
stews,
vegetable soup. This would be fabulous in vegetable soup. So y'all try it. These are homegrown, vine ripened tomatoes that Our House donated to us, and we put them up. This is fresh canned tomatoes. This is what we call fresh canned tomatoes. They come off the vine. We put them up, fresh canned.
And now we're cooling them off.
We're cooling them off before we put them in the freezer. You have to cool them completely before you put them in the freezer.
Right.
And then you can just pull them out when you need them.
They smell so good. There again, Miller Vision.
Yes, exactly.
Gotta have it.